Hello everybody and welcome back to Land of Lions. Now the Research Institute is coming along splendidly as we can see, but I'm not too happy about the central location of this one here, right? So this is a whole new district actually that is being created with the Research Institute, the researchers, the scholars. So I'm going to move this now to another area, and well, first of all, we can do this quite easily like that. And second of all, I think I found a good location, and that is this island here, just in front of Crown Falls. I've moved, what we had though is a botanical garden. So I moved the botanical garden to that side here. And here on this little, well, island, we're going to have now the Research Institute, the Scholar District. And I'm really looking forward to that. First of all, we have a nice avenue here, so a huge road, a huge main road that we have that is then being connected with the Research Institute. Another cool thing is that we have some fences here. I hope they kind of like continue then into the final version, but for now we have that. What we still need though is a warehouse. For now, I'm going to get rid of the warehouse then again once we have built this Research Institute. For now it's built. This is like the town center, the Research Institute. So once this is finished, the whole scholar level is well, opening up, and there are more icons coming, don't worry, with the scholar residences. So we are also getting rid of those people here. Now, before I do that though, I have to check my worker workforce. That is quite low at the moment, 700. I'm pretty sure if I get rid of those workers there, we are not going to see, well, that many workers anymore. So we do need to do something, and we have a nice district down here already, which started as a farmer district and is becoming now a worker district. We do have a marketplace. We do have, what I can see here is a nice little harbor area, so I'm going to cut it off there a bit with the road, and then we can just have some more of these buildings there. For some reasons I cannot build anything here. Very strange. So there is an open space here, it seems, and I cannot build on that tile here. I don't know why, because there is nothing else here. Oh, there was something. Oh, it's gone now. Very good. There was some hidden ornament or something like that, no idea, but it's gone now. And as we can see, we can build a few more houses. Now we have the botanical gardens. I think I'm going to like this a lot. Once we have the scholars here, the street continues, this avenue, into this area where there's also the botanical gardens. So this is looking really high quality stuff, I think, once this is finished. So we're going to keep it like that. Of course, this is more or less still our main road. So let's get rid of these farmers there and those farmers. And this is just going into this whole area then. Right, so here more or less it ends then. Actually, we can keep them here. Let's continue them with a few more houses. Of course, we're going to need lots of them. Especially since I don't have that many farmers and workers anymore, as far as I can see. So definitely not as much as I hoped to. We also have some lower density area here that we created. In that case, this is becoming a bit more higher density now, obviously. Right, so I'm going to get rid of all of these ornaments there, and then we can squeeze in some more farmers here as well. Let's also get rid of that ornaments. We have to remodel a bit, but that's what Anno is all about, right? Change. And in that case, we can do this here. And of course, let's also have some paved roads in between. We got a new legendary figure there as well. And of course, those guys here all want some paved roads there as well. I mean, this is really looking nice. I like how this turns out then, right? We have then this district here, and then also the Research Institute just here. Now, as we can see, the workforce is profiting from that. Let's just check the availability of the marketplace to the other side. Thanks to the paved road, we should not have any problem really. Plus, a few farmers can't hurt having them here. I don't know why we had a train here, but I'm going to get rid of that. I think because of the passenger train system. There is a passenger train system with the modding that we might then just add here as well then at some point, right? So as we can see, the workforce is looking better again, at least the farmers, even though I don't want to have the farmers in Crown Falls. We have Anno for that, and we have a huge farmer population here already that is just going to increase then, right? So we can still add a few more farmers to this whole area there. For consumption, it should be fine. And if not, then we'll just do something about that. So in Anno, we're going to add then a whole lot of more farmers. Now, if you haven't seen this playthrough of this island yet, I just created several islands with specialized workforce. So Andor kind of like, for beauty's sake, we have, of course, something in the middle there. But in general, this is the farmer area, or the farmer island. And in Crown Falls, we have nothing below workers usually, right? Because I just didn't want to have that. Now we can add a few more workers here. That we can then, all the workers that are upgrading right now, we can get rid of here then, right? So once this is finished, and it's not that long anymore, we can then get rid of them and build our little scholar area. Instead of this now, we have a huge, well, open space as we can see, and we can actually build something here from the mod, and that is our town hall monument once again, right? So we have the town hall monument, and I think I'm just going to squeeze it in just opposite the Christmas market, because I like the idea of that. And then we have our monument that we can also start now, right? So we have now 2 monuments up and running, consuming a lot of my resources, but well, we are producing them anyway. So there we have that. Once this is finished, we'll think about what we do with the rest of the space. We still have 1 more monument, and that is the embassy. So I could also have the embassy here in the center if I want to. That is something for later probably, right? So that is that. This is working. All right, pew, Crown Falls finished for now, at least until the monument is finished. We still have a lot of work to do though in Africa. So we have the 2 tons of seafood stew. We should now have quite a lot of that. Oh, well, at least 8 tons. That is at least something. Not more.
Only the Lord.
First of all, clay is missing a bit here.
Your people are rioting.
Let's just check that as well. We do have our clay collector in this area. Is it not able? Oh, but it is able to deliver. Oh, plus 50% with only -1 happiness. That is perfectly fine. We have plus 30 happiness for the farmers here, or for the shepherds as they are called. So that is fine. That is something we can do. For the seafood stew, resources are in though, so I hope that more production is coming up soon. We can now, however, get the 2 tons of seafood there for the official hospitality. Right, so Emperor Ketima maintains that introducing Sir Archibald to the sensory joys of Ambazian culture can win him over to its self-sufficiency, leading to the possibility of happier and renewed negotiations. So Archibald wasn't really too happy that Ketima is not acknowledging the Queen as their Queen.
Pumping smoke, Admiral.
Right, so that is that. So those 2 main quests are going. The Research Institute that we still need to finish. We still also have this mapping. I'm going to skip that for now because we still have also the other thing here, into the Lion's Den. The princes have always balked at joining Ketima's United Embasa, claiming his rulership to be illegitimate and weak. The emperor, however, claims the princes are simply too hung up on dreams of past glory of the Selamavi dynasty, who built their capital on Angareb and whose last descendants were murdered on the island a century ago. With the coming of old world forces, however, the time has come to set differences aside and reach out to Angareb with a white flag of truce. Right, because he wants to, of course, unite everything. We do have our cargo ship, and let's send this one to Ketima's clipper that we just have here. Right, so those quests are now in action. The seafood is on the way, and there we are with the clipper. Let's get the white flag and deliver that white flag here to... Do we need to... Oh, it's equipped already. Very good, because this is a legendary item, as we can see, and it needs to be equipped on the cargo ship, and then we can give this one here to Angareb, where we should be delivering that. So this is fine, and this quest is also in progress now. So all 4 quests of that we have right now, except for the mapping, are active and in progress. While that is happening, let's go back to Tabarim. In Tabarim, I still have this empty district, or this empty area there. The marketplace, for my taste, is a bit too far away, so we are going to need another marketplace here, where I can then have more houses. So we already have an industrial area here, and of course it's done now with this industrial area, because I really want to continue also with a few more houses there. Space-wise, we don't have that much space in Tabarim. So having these shepherds is a good idea, I think. Also, just beside the river, we still have a bit of space and room here for I don't know, canal system, a fire station probably, that we could also use then in this area. Oops, little mistake on my part there. And here perhaps a few more houses. Yep, to also finish Tabarim on this side. Beautiful town so far. Could we upgrade something? Yes, we can upgrade. Because of course also we need elders. And we have also unlocked more buildings with that. Let's just upgrade more elders. Here in the center especially. Very good. And also, what is the new buildings that we have unlocked? No idea. They want glasses now. That is something though. And the clay pipes, of course. The clay pipes and the manuscript. Now the clay pipes need tobacco. And the manuscript, that is something we already have now. The paper mill. Remember, that is down here in Lebna. There we should have...
A satisfying conclusion, I
Oh,
trust?
let's continue with the quest. First of all, Sir Archibald, we are here with the stew.
How thoughtful. Oh, dearie miss. Spices. No, no, that won't do. I'd be burning up inside like the sixth circle.
I hear Sir Blake is too poorly to explore the lands he lays claim to. It is the heat, surely. Shall we bring some of Mbesa to him?
In what kind of way? A photograph. We need to take a photo of the trading post. Let's do this.
Prudent. Unexpected. Very well then. Welcome to Angarib, stranger.
And of the Angarab lighthouse. Oh, we are also here with the white flag and he greets us. Let's have a look at that as
Learned
well.
men are wise but wary of novelty. Take care not to startle them with your camera.
Alright, explore Angarab. There are a few things here.
Would have
Before
I
we
just-
explore that, let's take the photo of the lighthouse.
Show us you are capable of understanding our land and people.
The Vahadesha trading post that we have over here.
There is beauty and even some wisdom hidden here.
With the
Behind
water
those
temple.
high and headstrong walls.
Ours may be a small nation, but there is beauty and glory aplenty here.
I was born here, in less happy times. It was rough sailing, but my mother and I took care of each other.
He need not know our differences with these lands remain. Unity soon shall mend us.
Natural beauty, certainly. But Her Majesty did not send me here to sightsee. She has great hopes that Mbeza might fall in and become a powerful industrial cog.
So, we also need now to photograph steelworks, I guess, in Crown Falls, for example. And there we have them, the steelworks. So we need to show them what industrialism can do. Let's take a photo of them. And also submit this one. Something else? I can photograph the
All
whole
this
world if you
road
like me to.
As though it were one of only two paths to be chosen. To attract such approval from the Arena is no small feat. On such pillars will you build my capital.
I meant approval for Her Majesty's empire, not Katima's. Gah. Confound it! Why was I not informed of this?
I have no idea.
I'd hate to punish you, but if that's what it takes...
So,
Sir Blake is but one man, without allies and support here. He needs to see this for negotiations to resume peacefully and in good intent.
alright, so we have two choices now. Either we keep Mbeza small or
Further
we grow it.
expansion? This will not do at all. Stem the tide. Her Majesty greatly appreciates and rewards loyalty.
And since we already have 1,800 elders, I'm not going to kind of like degrade them again. So we're just going with the growth stuff here that we need to continue. And while that is going on for another 14 minutes, let's go to Angarab. And in Angarab, we do have the other quest, the land where hibiscus bloom red, and discover the different things that we have here, like the market. Indigo pots are being sold there, and like the tapestry workshop where they make tapestry, obviously. Military headquarter, that is here. The master at arms. The Princess Meager fleet is hardly a time consuming burden, so it's not the biggest fleet. And we have to make a decision. Angareb is vast and full of secrets. One would need a lifetime to grasp the soul behind each face and stone. I recommend that you take the time to understand us before we discuss a potential alliance with Ketima. Angareb is not a pirate faction waiting to be disarmed. We have a history, a heart. He does look like a pirate to me though.
Of hope.
And I believe I've come to understand your people, your city. Or I'd like to take some more time to truly understand your island.
Ours may be a small nation, but there is beauty and glory aplenty here.
Okay, Angareb is vast and full of secrets. One would need a life... What? Alright, I believe I understand it. Oh, okay, I could have had time now to further explore the island. Tell us this, what was it that struck you most on Angareb? Was it the crafting district or perhaps Master at Arms?
The strike has
No, it was rather the craftsmen. I saw many struggling to make ends meet and craftsmen lacking raw materials. Angarebs had to resort to piracy for so long that we rarely resort to crafting anything of our own. Why should we when it can be forcibly taken from passing ships? But the opening of the canal brought with it more warships from the old world. Though we do not fear battle, it is our duty to maintain Angareb in the memory of the Elamaise kings. A duty we cannot perform if our city is ruined and impoverished. And the Emperor is willing to support your economy if you abandon piracy. A fine offer, but Angareb never seals a covenant without a token of good faith. Bring us tangible proof. Alright, we need to bring them some timber, indigo dye and linen.
You must first prove your goodwill.
30 wands of timber, 30 indigo. So the indigo we have here in Ella Ibella, and we have 54 tons. Oh my goodness, look at that. We're totally capped with indigo for the moment, which is good. 40 tons of linen. That will be a bit more problematic, I think. Okay, first of all, I need to understand where my linen is. There it is. Oh no, we have enough. Very good. So we actually have all the resources. We also have a cargo ship. Oh, this is the one with the cartographic sketchbook.
You return to Angareb.
And there we have the
We
resources.
doubted you, but you helped us nonetheless. For this, you may now learn more of our secrets.
Okay, discover what lies below the covered market. There's the covered market. Oh, we need to get rid of the canopies here. I think there's still something. Canopy. So what is here? What lies below that? A market.
We have need to deliver hand-carved ceramics to Wahadesha, but none of our ships are available.
Okay, so find a crate of ceramics in the covered market. There must still be something that I missed. Artifact specialist. That's not them. There are some small crates. The crates crack and crash whirlingly when moved. That's them.
There it is. Please, hurry, or they will be too dry for the monks to carve the inlays.
New orders.
Alright, so crate of ceramics and deliver that to Wahadesha. Let's get this over there. At the same time, this quest still goes in the background, of course, 5 minutes, counting down.
Beware that they do not use you against me.
Oh, they will certainly not do that, right? And there's the ship coming.
Ah, yes. We were expecting...
And we got some garments back, and we need to deliver that back to this guy. No, actually to the Anitoni trading post. This one here. So no rest from errandry. We need to do some more errands. There we are.
The priests were expecting the thank you kindly.
Cargo boat at the
And let's sail back with... What do we have? Oh, we don't have any goods to return with. So it's just us. We have to report back to that trading post there. To Angareb. And while we wait for the ship to be going back to Angareb, the other quest finished.
To hear so many voices, to see so many colors. This is the Mbesa I dream of. United, yet strong in its diversity.
Loyalty to the crown really should come above all else.
Well, not in my case. We are building up something here in Africa.
Dark clouds gather near our borders.
Alright, so it's either now war I guess. So cannon 8 or disarming smiles. So Sir Archibald is aware of Emperor Ketima's plan to further fortify Tabarim with cannons and hopes that you will instead accidentally fulfill his own request for the identical materials required for the assembly.
I'll reward you.
Or we also have Emperor Ketima has decided the tension have escalated enough.
It guides heart and spirit through the darkness of these troubled times.
To your
It is our
stations.
foundation.
And we have helped Angarab there as well. Did we get anything else? Oh yes, we got something else again. But Angarab's story, that is something for later. Now we want to do something here. We do need 10 tons of weapons. I don't have weapons in Africa yet, so we're going back to Crown Falls, where I'm pretty sure we have lots of weapons. Actually, we don't. Where do we have our weapons? In Sleepy Hollow we have a lot of weapons. There's also some rain here right now. And we do need a ship for that. Do we have a free available ship? Let's see. We have a battle cruiser, a monitor. Monitor is a very good for that. In the harbor as well. Let's just get the weapons. And the monitor is on its way now with the weapons in store. Very good. So that is the main quest. And of course we still have Angarab for now while the other ship is on its way. And listen to his story. That is up here at the palace, the castle.
A century ago, the line of the Elamites died with Lebni, last of the great kings. His heir, Mekdem the Young, was due to succeed him, but his younger brother Tomasi had other ambitions.
Remove the ruins from the fortress to unveil the path taken by Tomasi that night.
Tomasi desired the throne, so he sent shade men to slay Mekdem and his kin. But things turned foul as Tomasi tried to flee.
Remove the boulders where he tried to flee.
Soon the last of the Elamites lay dead, but one of Tomasi's retinue escaped, carrying with him the heirloom of Selamawi, the spear of Darashi.
Right, we need to find the spear now. Find Caleb in the castle to hear the rest of the story. Oh no, we don't need to find the spear. You just need to find this guy. There he is. Something that I'm not too proud of, is that Tomasi was my kin by marriage. My grandmother told me tales of the guard's flight to Kidusi and Netoni for healing.
You may recall, you helped a man in Kidusi and Netoni. He was on the spear's trail, and we believe he may be close to finding it.
Alright, we need to go back to Kidusi. Caleb knows one of Tomasi's guards sought healing in Kidusi.
The spear is a secret to most.
That's here. Hello again, thank you for your help earlier. I spoke to the priest. They confirmed that a soldier from Angarab came here long ago for treatment, but he died of his injuries. He must be buried somewhere on this island. Help me find the cemetery. Shouldn't be too hard. And there is the cemetery. The priest mentioned an Angarabian guard died on Kidusi. Find the entrance. The entrance to the cemetery or what? There, cemetery gates. And report. Excellent. Now to find the guard's tomb. It is customary for priests to write a dying person's last wish next to their name on the headstone. That should help us find him. And let's find this guard, the inscription of it. So there are some tombs here as we can see. Oh, and there it is. House of a Million Years of Tilahun, Royal Guard, the last son of Selamavi. And consult the books. So the last son of Elam followed the rising sun. So his name was Tilahun. The princess must learn of this. Perhaps there is more about him in the library. And there is the litany of the blessed of dead. And in that case, that shows that he was here. You have it, but this mention of an odd goat. Why would they reference a book? It must be a mistake, or perhaps it's a riddle, of course. They wouldn't have just written the spear's hiding place down. Clever, clever. I'll need some time to think this through. In the meantime, why not investigate and see if you can help find something else? When Tilahun died, the priests wrote that his belongings, including the spear, were returned to the Oktoat. Do you have any idea what that might be? The name of one of the people buried here, the etymology would hint at 8 of something gods. Almost all of Mbeza knowledge, only one god, acknowledges only one god, which we call Damatar. And here we stop and continue the next episode with the monuments. Stay tuned.